Hank started playing when he was 13 years old. So that's like 1931. Think about that. He's a professional musician for over 70 years. And he learned directly from the great players of that period when he was growing up. Teddy Wilson, Fats Waller, Earl Hines, Art Tatum. And somehow he managed to assimilate qualities of all of their playing. Perfect time, very powerful left hand, wonderful lyricism, beautiful bell tone touch. And yet, you don't really hear them specifically in his music. He's so assimilated it into his own style. He's already got this very even-handed, melodic, inventive style that is just as appropriate for the swing era as for the bop era and ever since. And we have him on records now for half a century, since 1944. And his style became more mature, I think, sort of peaking in a way in the 50s. He becomes more and more accomplished in many ways, but it doesn't change radically. He's already got it down. And the incredible thing about Hank is that after all these years and on all these contexts, he always remains modern.
Put that in because it sounds very symphonic.
You always seem to me to represent the kind of style beyond style. One wouldn't classify you as a swing player or as a bop player. There's a consistent Hank Jones style. Everything seems to be assimilated into your style. Are you conscious of what you take from somebody else?
I'm conscious. Well, no. Anyway, yeah, I think that over time, what happens is sort of a distillation of all the experiences and playing situations that you've been in and all the people that have influenced your playing up to that point in time. And so I think inevitably you have represented in your style elements of all of these things that I think if I do it, it's not on a conscious basis. It's because you really can't help it because it's what your mind has decided to retain as opposed to not retain. And it remains in your consciousness, and you just play it as a matter of form. It becomes a part of you, and it becomes a part of what you would consider to be elements of your own identity, you see. Because I don't think that anybody can really truthfully say that they haven't been influenced by somebody else. It's inevitable. If you listen to things, some of it's bound to stay in your memory, You reject the parts that you don't agree with, and you retain the parts that you like. So it becomes a part of you, your identity.